In part A, we've been asked to simply find the probability of A happening. This is simply the addition of 0.13 and 0.25. And if we add those up, we get 0.38. And that gets you 1 mark. Okay, part B. We're told that B and C are independent, and we're asked to find the values of P and Q. So if two events are independent, the probability of them both happening, which is the probability of B and C, are the separate probabilities multiplied together. So this is the probability of B multiplied by the probability of C. What this means is the overlap area, which is 0.3, will be equal to the probability of B multiplied by the probability of C. So the probability of B and C happening, which is 0.3, must be equal to the probability of B, which means we add this lot up. This is 0.6, multiplied by the probability of C, which is 0.3 plus P. And if you solve for P, you get that P is equal to 0.2. Now we know P, we can work out Q because everything in the Venn diagram as shown here must add up to 1. If you do the addition of all the probabilities that we know about, it comes to 0.93. So if we add Q into that, we must get 1. And therefore Q is equal to 0.07. And those are the two answers for part B. And in part C, we've got to find the probability of A given that not B has occurred. In other words, B has not occurred. So all of the contents of B can be ignored and erased. So as you can see from the diagram, B is not in it anymore. So the probability now of A happening is 0.13 divided by, if we add all this lot up, it comes to 0.4. And if you tidied that up, this is equal to 13/40. Now that's one method, but you could do it by using the formula. And here it is. So we need to just plug in these values and just see what we get. So the intersection of the probability of A with not B, remember B has none of these probabilities exist, is simply 0.13. And that can be divided by the probability of not B. Well, the probability of not B is the addition of all these satellite probabilities, and this will be the addition we've done before, which is 0.13 plus 0.07 plus 0.2. So this again comes to 0.4, which replicates our answer up here of 13/40. So both methods can work.